Have you ever thought your cat is moody, complicated, or just weird, and then still felt hurt when she walked away from you? What if the problem isn't that your cat is unpredictable, but that she lives by a rule book you've never read, and you break her rules every single day without even noticing? In this video, we're going to open that invisible rule book. 6 unspoken rules your cat expects you to follow. Rules built out of real feline psychology and body language, not memes, not superstition. If you don't know them, you're confusing her, stressing her, and quietly eroding her trust. If you do know them, you become the human she actually chooses, relaxes with, and the one she turns to when her tiny world falls apart. Let's start with rule number 1, the rule most people break before they even say hi. Rule 1, don't stare like a predator. To you, staring into your cat's eyes feels like love. To your cat, a hard, unblinking stare is the start of a fight. Among cats, even good friends don't lock eyes for long. They glance, they blink, they look away. That is politeness. That is, I'm safe. You're safe. But what do? We lean in, we widen our eyes, we stare straight at them, from above, from way too close, with a huge human face. From her point of view, that looks like a challenge. Are you a threat? Are you about to grab me? Do I need to defend myself? So when your cat turns her head away, squints, or her tail starts twitching while you stare, that isn't attitude. That's her trying to de-escalate a situation you accidentally created. Here's the fix. Soften your gaze. Give her a slow blink. Gently close and open your eyes, and then look slightly away. That slow blink is the feline version of a smile and a handshake. Studies link this kind of eye contact to safety and trust between cats and humans. The moment you stop staring like a predator and start blinking like a friend, you remove one of the biggest invisible threats in her day. Rule 2. Let her come to you. Your cat's second unspoken rule is simple. Affection must be voluntary. In cat language, autonomy is part of love. If she can't choose when and how she's touched, it stops feeling safe. Now think about how humans usually act. We see a cute cat, we walk straight at her, we scoop her up, squeeze her, kiss her face, film a story, and then we're offended when she struggles, scratches, or goes completely stiff. Here is what research shows. When interaction follows the cat's comfort, letting her initiate, respecting her no, both cat and human show stronger bonding and less stress. When she feels trapped or forced, that bond doesn't form. She simply learns, this person doesn't listen. So your cat's rule is, don't take me, invite me. Sit down. Turn your body a little sideways so you're not looming over her. Offer your hand low and relaxed. Let her sniff. Let her decide. Do I stay at a distance? Do I rub once and leave? Do I curl up here? The human who respects that choice becomes the human she trusts. The one who doesn't becomes the human she merely tolerates. If you constantly feel rejected by your cat, this rule alone can change the entire relationship. Rule 3. Respect her scent map. Your cat doesn't just live in your home, she maps it in scent. When she rubs her face on the sofa corner, the door frame, your legs, she's not just being sweet, she's updating her scent map. This is safe. This is mine. This is home. Now look at what we do in a normal week. We wash her blanket with strong detergent so it smells fresh. We move her bed because it looks better over there. We drown the house in artificial fragrances. We rearrange furniture overnight. To your eyes, the room looks the same. To her nose, it's a different planet. Her familiar markers are gone, her map is erased, and she has to start over again, and again, and again. Her rule is, please don't wipe away my world every time you clean yours. Yes, keep things hygienic.
But leave some of her marked places alone.
Her favorite blanket, that corner she always rubs, the base of her scratching post. If you have to move something, do it gradually. Let her inspect. Let her rub. Let her rebuild her map. The more stable her scent map, the calmer her nervous system. And a calm cat is not boring. She is a cat that feels safe enough to show you her real personality. Rule 4. Answer when she talks to you. Here is something people forget. Cats don't meow at each other nearly as much as they meow at us. Most of that meow language is for human ears. Every little sound is a question. Are you there? Do you see me? Can I rely on you right now? But we treat most meows like background noise. We're in our phones, in our thoughts, in our stress. We react only when it becomes screaming. From her side, silence feels like this. I'm talking into an empty room. Her rule: if I call you, at least answer. No, you don't have to feed her every time, but you can say her name. Look up. Respond with a soft, "Hey, I see you." Walk over once in a while just to check what she wanted. There's evidence that cats notice our emotional states, our sadness, our stress, and change their behavior around us. But here's the uncomfortable mirror. When she reaches out, do you respond or do you scroll? The more often your answer is, "Yes, I respond," the more you become her partner rather than just her food dispenser. Rule 5. Learn her body language, not just your fantasies. Let's talk about one of the most dangerous myths. If my cat shows her belly, it means rub me forever. Sometimes, yes. Very often, absolutely not. Her belly might say, "I trust you enough to expose the most vulnerable part of my body." It might also say, "I'm ready to defend myself if you misread this moment." Cats speak mostly with their bodies. A tail twitch can mean irritation or overstimulation. Purring can be comfort, or an attempt to soothe herself when she's in pain or stressed. Flattened ears, wide pupils, stiff legs. That's stop, not squeeze me harder. Her rule is, don't project your wishes onto my signals. Watch what I'm really saying. So instead of telling yourself, "She scratched me out of nowhere," ask, what did her body do in the 5 seconds before that? Was her tail slapping? Did her ears slide back? Did her eyes go from almond-shaped to big and round? If you start paying attention to those patterns, to how your cat looks when she's truly relaxed versus just putting up with it, you're not guessing anymore. You are learning her language. And cats remember the humans who bother to learn their language. Rule 6. Don't punish trust. This last rule is the most painful one. It's the rule even loving owners break. When your cat comes to you in full panic during a storm, fireworks, an argument, a move, she is choosing you as a safe place. She might cry, claw, hide under your bed, pace, or step on your face at 3 a.m. It's messy, it's loud, it's not convenient. But from her perspective, she's saying, "I am terrified. I'm putting my fear in your hands. Please hold it." And very often, we respond with anger. We yell, "Shut up, I'm trying to sleep." We shove her off the bed. We slam the door. We punish her for bad behavior. From her side, the message is brutal. When I was most afraid and came to you, you were just another source of fear and noise. Moments like these cut deep into trust. Her unspoken rule is heartbreaking and simple. If I come to you when I'm scared, don't make it worse. That doesn't mean you must accept destructive chaos, but in the moments when she clearly panics, your tone, your body, your ability not to explode will decide whether you remain her safe base or become someone she hides from, not behind. So what happens if you actually follow these rules? Let's strip away the mysticism and look at what you're really doing. You stop staring at her like a predator. You let her choose when to be touched. You stop erasing her scent world every time you clean. You answer when she talks to you. You learn her real body language instead of forcing your fantasies onto her. You refuse to punish her for coming to you with her fear. From a scientific angle, these are all ways of lowering her stress and building a secure attachment between you. When your behavior is respectful and predictable, her body and yours can release more oxytocin, that bonding, calming hormone that literally rewires how safe you feel together. From a human angle, this is about your character. You're learning not control, but respect. Not grabbing, but inviting. Not shouting over fear, but answering it with steadiness. And from a faith angle, it might not be an accident at all. The Creator could teach you about love through anyone. Yet somehow, He chose a small creature that can't speak your language, but is very, very good at noticing who truly honors its rules. So yes, your cat really does expect you to follow these 6 unspoken rules. And yes, you are probably breaking them every day, not because you're cruel, but because no one ever translated her world for you. The good news is, you can start fixing this today. 1 softer glance. 1, I'll wait for you to come to me. 1 quiet, I hear you, in response to a small, hopeful meow. If you want to go deeper into what your cat is silently teaching you about your own stress, your own character, and maybe even your relationship with the one who designed both of you, hit subscribe. Because today, we talked about 6 rules she expects from you. Next, we'll talk about the invisible rules you are writing into her world, and what those rules are doing to her heart and her brain.